since we are talking on succession planning, I have a different take, which I would like to share. I'm sure listener will also find it interesting. And this comes like from my background in army. Incidentally, I have never worked in army, but I spent a lot of time in NCC, and therefore I am very well versed with the army. And this kind of succession planning, which I am going to suggest, I hope we have time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Please go ahead.
So, so let me just share with you some background. The smallest unit of Indian Army is a section which is having 10 soldiers, and it is headed by a Havaldar.
Okay.
Then in this, there is a position called 2IC.
Hmm.
That 2IC means second in command. Then as it moves, there are three sections in a platoon, which is of 30 people. Now here again, each section 10% has a 2IC, section 2IC. Then 30 people, there is a platoon 2IC who takes care of platoon 2IC. Then there is another level is a company, which is around 30 to, I mean, 3 to 4 platoons, means roughly around 100 to 120 people. And this is basically commanded by a major or a captain. And there are 10 sections. So each section has a 2IC. Then each platoon 3 to 4, each platoon 2IC, and then there is a company 2IC. Now, army may, you can imagine that why they have kept this kind of hierarchy, because if something happens to the leader or the commander, then imagine who will manage the rest of the crew. So there it is a must. But
Hmm.
why I am giving you this corollary in corporate sector is one of the major issue, I'm sure you are aware of this, that when a person leaves, it takes minimum 2 to 3 months. And if he's a senior person, hiring managers take 3 months minimum to fill the vacancy.
Very true.
And I am being conservative. Then it takes another 3 months for the person to join because of notice period and all. All senior positions will have 3 months minimum notice period. Now, after he joins, it takes at least 3 to 6 months to come for the person to come on the speed at which the earlier person was performing. So, if not 12 months, at least there is a lag of 6 to 8 months. Am I correct?
Hmm.
So,
Very true. Yeah.
if now this is the period where the performance suffers.
Hmm.
Now, if we have done this competency assessment, and this is what I always recommend to the company, that can we go down to the department heads? Can we go down to the team leads? Because they are important person. And if we have this data from the competency assessment, we know who are the people who are second in command. Now, like army where they need to know who's 2IC, here you need not to tell the 2IC. What you can do is, without any showing, only the leader knows that who is 2IC in my team. And this leader provides him additional, maybe he can delegate his own job certain, he can assign some additional responsibilities, etc., just to develop him. So by, if at all he leaves, now he is not preparing his succession, or he's not that, but the thing is, if he leaves, there is somebody who can take care of the job 60 to 80%. And you need not to take, you can immediately promote him. And then this person who is internal, his loyalty to the company is better, his understanding of the company is better, he will be much more productive from the day one rather than bringing a person from outside. So that's what my theory of succession planning.
That was super insightful and a very different take on
Thank
from
you.
what I usually heard. So thanks for that.